This is WebbChat, a NewsCenter spotlight. It's a companion series to the WebbChat podcast from Gardner-Webb University. In these special features, we take stories from the university's official NewsCenter and we bring them to life through sound, blending reporting, voice, and reflection to spotlight the people and the ideas shaping our campus community. As you listen, we also invite you to explore more stories just like this at Gardner-Webb.edu/news. In this episode, we feature Dr. Aaron Rice, Associate Professor of Music and Chair of the Department of Music at Gardner-Webb University. Rice was honored with the university's Rising Star Award, recognizing his impact as an artist, an educator, and a leader within the campus community and beyond. This story is reported by Jeff Powell and Jackie Bridges.
Since joining Gardner-Webb University in 2022, Dr. Aaron Rice, Associate Professor and Chair of the Department of Music, has shared his love for choral music with students, colleagues, churches, and the community. His work as educator, conductor, and leader has helped increase Department of Music enrollment by 30%. In recognition of his achievements, Rice received the 2025-2026 Rising Star Award.
So incredibly honored, thankful. It encourages me to continue to invest and do all the things that I love. It just shows that, hey, somebody else sees that there's some fruit coming from all of our investments. Yeah. So that's a really positive thing. So one of the things that I did whenever we came in is assess that first year, what are the things that we really want to dive in on and make sure that we're doing. And we came up essentially with a strategic goal within our department and what are we doing. And we want to be the strongest music unit at a Christian institution within North Carolina. That's our goal.
Rice traces his development as a musician and educator to formative high school choral experiences, including all-state and all-county choirs. When he entered Southeastern in Wake Forest, North Carolina, he felt called into ministry. At the time, his focus was contemporary rock and roll worship music.
Felt called into some kind of ministry.
Right.
And I didn't know exactly. I knew it was going to be music. And at that point, I was holy jeans, tight clothes, rock and roll Jesus, play a guitar, contemporary worship. That was my thing.
During college, he rediscovered choral music and clarified his calling to serve both church and the academy. He earned a master's in sacred music and conducting at East Carolina and a doctor of music arts at Southwestern. Before Gardner-Webb University, he taught at Shorter University in Rome, Georgia. The
longer that I spent in higher education, the more that I wanted to be in administration. I wanted to be able to have those leadership opportunities and to be able to kind of see a program go from point A to point B to C and on down the line, and be able to form it like I feel like God would have me to do. A Gastonia, North Carolina native, Rice came to Gardner-Webb to be near family and support growth of the arts in North Carolina. I feel passionately about seeing the arts in North Carolina grow. And the most effective way in my mind is through training people to go and do it. But I think that Gardner-Webb is strategically positioned to have an impact, right? Because Western North Carolina and upstate South Carolina, that 100-mile radius that we really pull from. We pull from all over, but that 70% of our students are from within 100 miles. That's me. That was me. I know those people, and I think we're strategically positioned to be able to have an outsized impact on Gaston, Lincoln, Cleveland, Rutherford, Caldwell, Catawba, those counties. And honestly, we're better strategically prepared than a lot of our competitors, right? We're ready to do it, and we are doing it. Under Rice's leadership, Gardner-Webb's Department of Music has deepened connections with local educators and expanded its outreach to young musicians. Visiting students rehearse on campus, experience college-level instruction, and present an evening performance. Gardner-Webb ensembles, including the concert choir and marching band, have taken the stage at major events like the North Carolina Choral Directors Conference and Charlotte's Thanksgiving Eve Parade.
Rice, also a frequent guest conductor at all state and all county choirs, promotes rehearsal methods that resonate with both his university choirs and the congregation at First Baptist Church in Lincolnton.
So what that looks like on a weekly basis is we're going through let's take warm-ups for an example. We'll do a warm-up and I will say, okay, was that darker or lighter, brighter or more dull, right? So we're saying, we're going through a warm-up. Which one of those was brighter or darker? The first one or the second? The first one was darker, the second was brighter, right? And so I'm asking questions to build their understanding of what we're looking for. I'm asking questions so that they are beginning to create a Rolodex of terms and expectations for the verse, so that over the course of Jackie's time in the choir at First Baptist Church, 25, 30 years for a lot of our singers,
right,
they are becoming more and more of an expert at what they're doing, so that I'm not constantly the one saying, hey, you need to fix this, and this,
right.
but they are the ones saying, oh yeah, that's not right, I should fix that. Oh yeah, this could be better. And then as we go through the process, we get to be more and more discerning. And so I may say, can you tell me what's the more pleasant phrase? So they're creating preferences, right? So I would like that one that gets louder in the middle and tapers at the end. They might like the one that goes loud all the way to the end.
Yeah.
So we're creating these, just thinking.
Yeah.
We're engaging the choral musician, the church musician, with the skills and abilities to think critically about music making.
He's led curriculum revisions, revitalized the Festival of Lights, and helped launch international performance experiences, most recently in France, with fundraising underway for a 2027 trip to New Orleans. Rice secured a grant to launch a digital piano lab and funded research aimed at developing future church musicians, efforts that also enhance Gardner-Webb's curriculum.
Honestly, I want to make sure the things that we're doing are great.
Okay.
We want to make sure our ensembles are having premier performance opportunities, whether that's internationally or domestically.
Okay.
We want to see our ensembles performing at conferences. And so as we continue to get better and better students, we're watching them grow and thrive and do well, we're going to see them end up performing on these big stages.
Okay.
As the Department of Music continues its goals under his leadership, the faculty remains focused on the university's Christian mission, committed to engaging students and supporting alumni.
Right.
We also want to engage with our alumni. So as soon as they graduate, we want to make sure that these students are, number one, getting placed, and then they're out there. We
Right.
want to see them doing
Right.
exceedingly well. And so we're getting students that are more and more passionate about doing it. They've had all counties and their all states where they've been inspired to come and study. And so we're seeing the fruit of that now, and I'm really excited about it. Plus, I think we have a great university community that is passionate about seeing our students succeed. They love coming to our performances. They're very encouraging to us about basketball games and football games and concert series, all these things. So it's a great environment to be at. And I think the people, if you wanted to boil it down to one word, it's the people.
Dream of a career in music? At Gardner-Webb University, we help turn passion into purpose. Our Department of Music offers 2-degree paths: a Bachelor of Music with professional concentrations like performance, music education, and music business, and a flexible Bachelor of Arts in Music, perfect for double majors. Students gain hands-on experience through performances, internships, and mentorship from accomplished faculty. Scholarships are available and auditions are open now. Learn more at Gardner-Webb.edu/music.
Thank you for listening to WebbChat, a NewsCenter Spotlight featuring Dr. Aaron Rice, Associate Professor of Music and Chair of the Department of Music at Gardner-Webb University and a recipient of the university's Rising Star Award. To check out more stories just like this and features from across campus, visit Gardner-Webb.edu/news. Thanks for listening.